back to the beautiful city of Geelong.
How are you feeling?
Ready.
A little nervous, but good. First race of the year, first race of the season.
I think that means that, you know, that I'm ready, and obviously it shows how much it means to me too to race well. So, and always, you know, there's an extra element of nerves when it's the first race of the year, I think, because there's a little bit of the unknown. You don't know how your form's going to stack up, and particularly this year with a little bit of travel that I've done, and I mean the other aspect of my career, which is sort of, I guess, the business side of things, the promotional side and the media side.
The conditions today are vastly different from last year.
Yeah.
Did that aid you with your limited preparation for this race?
Oh, you know what? You just, after being a professional for so long, you just get used to racing in anything.
It was my first race, and it was a pretty successful launch pad into the season. So, you're keen to kick things off again tomorrow.
That gap out of the water, you're sort of out of sight. Starts watching each other in the group, and obviously we're getting splits to him. You're not letting him go, but you're immediately concerned with who's around you, and you look around, you see Shorto's in the bunch, and Griff's in the bunch, and Burkle's in the bunch. You know, they're all in the bunch.
You're on the bike. And did you go, oh no, not you again?
You know what, I was ready for it, and I mean it's tough, and I like that in a bike course. So I like that's one of the things that's really great and unique about this course. You've got everything. So you got the hill at the start, and then a little few corners in the technical section through the gardens. And then you get down Port Arlington Road, and you got a lot. You got a bit of wind, but it's more powerful. You know, it's more a power man sort of course out there. Run as well. You've got some flat sections, you've got some steep uphills, some steep downhills. You've got this bit along, he's great with the crowd, but there's a lot of sand, so it's slippery. And then you've got the cinders through the guard, so yeah, it's a cool, it's a challenging, pretty challenging course. But yeah, it's a good test, I think. Like a few undulations in the run. I like that cinder section through the garden. You know, you've got a bit of a downhill and then an uphill, downhill, uphill. It's more of a strength course, which sort of fits in with my training at this time. It's pretty quick, and I sort of took it out hard, really hard for the first, I guess, 1,000 metres.
During the run, speaking of unknown, somebody came past you and you didn't know the number and you didn't know the back of him. He was new to you. What did that feel like?
Yeah, well, you know, it doesn't happen too often, but there's always young guys and people coming up through the ranks, and yeah, there's a lot of depth in our sport. That's what I always say. You know, people, you know, think you go to races and you just roll out of bed and win them, but it's never that easy. I mean, it's February, and there's guys here who this is their predominant season, so they're going to be very fit and race hardened, and you know, I never panic. I always just worry about my own race. I run at a pace I know I can hold, and you know, it's same on the bike and same in the swim, and I've been, you know, lucky throughout my career that pace has been good enough to win a lot of big races. I think it's easy to try and get in a fast rhythm and hold it. It may be uncomfortable to begin with, and to start easy and get up to rhythm. I find
third place getters, the one performance from the world champion, John Mitchell of Bear. Geelong two-times IM Geelong champion.
Yeah, you know, it's awesome to race in front of a home crowd. I got to tell you, it's so nice just to hear all the Aussie accents. Thank you for the support. It's much appreciated. That's why I come down here. I don't get to race at home, but
There's nothing like racing in Australia, so thank you very much.
Playing a couple of days ago from the US, you reckon you're 80% fit. Great start to 2010.
Oh, you know, when you hear elite athletes talk about not being fit, it's all relative. You know, I'm obviously not Kona fit, but I'm fit. I wouldn't be here otherwise. So.
Came back here this year as defending champion. It's early in your season. What does it feel like in terms of there being a sense of relief to have to defend something, but at the same time you're defending something that's so early in the season? Tell us about that tension.
Yeah, I think that was the source of a lot of the nervousness. But at the end of the day, you know, no excuses. I was here to race, and when I race, I race to win, or race to put out a great performance, the best performance I'm capable of on that day. And if that happens, if I put out a great performance and I win, great. If I put out a great performance and it's third or fourth or fifth or second, if it's a great performance, you know, I'm happy. So as I say, I never use races for training. I have too much respect for you know, the distance and
First today now, I'm in 70.3 Geelong. Back out again to Leon Griffin and Tim Burkle. Great race, I went to race with Geelong, and really want to send a big shout out to the volunteers for standing out there for us all day. Obviously, to the race sponsors, thank you very much for supporting us.